Hello, Franklin families. I'm Dr. Lester, the principal at Franklin Middle School, and this is your Viper News informational video update for this past week. Our week at a glance, athletics, our girls basketball competed against Brentwood, Bella, and Salida this past week, so they were busy on the court, and we are so proud of them. They played their hearts out. Our wrestlers also hit the mat this week, again with Brentwood, but this was a home match, and we only had one wrestling home match this season, and our wrestlers were awesome. So a big shout out to our athletes. Next week for athletics, our girls basketball team starts their playoff games, and so they'll bracket up with other schools, and it's I think a one loss and you're out, you're done with the bracket. So we are not sure when those games are. They're still putting that together, so we will let you know when the time comes. Our wrestlers are going to have their championship match, which is a tournament, on March 5th. And that's going to be at Greeley West High School, and that begins at 8 a.m. on Saturday of next week. So we had some achievements this week. We had 5 musicians selected. So they had to be nominated and selected for the All-City Orchestra Ensemble, and they got to play with some of the other amazing musicians in the city of Greeley, and our kids were fantastic. So that is just a bright spot for us. Another area of achievement is our math students are making some great gains with what we're calling sense making of concepts and group collaborations. They are learning to talk about math and use math vocabulary. It is beautiful to watch. It is a hard process to learn. So it's not just about getting to the right answer. It's about the process and collaboration that helps guide you to the right answer. And that's been a shift, and our kids are really stepping up to that. We're just asking for you to encourage your student to check out a book in our library. We have a new librarian, and so our library is open for business. We're asking if you could kind of help us partner with us and encouraging your student to read after school a book that they enjoy. Students always have some homework, so ask them about their PFAs for Summit. That is like an ongoing thing. They can go in and work on some, take notes and possibly take content assessment. So if they say, hey, I never have any homework, they always have something to work on. So if you could help us with that, that would be great. Student events coming up. We have March Madness, and this begins next week, and our mission is to support the food bank. Our avid students and our No Place for Hate are really going to partner in trying to get some food and some money to donate to the food bank. We'll talk about that here in a minute. March 3rd, our 8th graders are registering for high school. So March 3rd is that 8th grade registration, and we want to make sure your student, your 8th grade student, gets the opportunity to select the classes that he or she would prefer. Lots going on in the next couple of weeks. We have our March 7th art show. March 8th, we have a choir concert. On the 10th, a band concert. And then put it on your calendars. Spring break is March 14th to March 18th. Immunization update. If your student was sent home because they do not have an up-to-date immunization, please note that they can return to school as soon as you make an appointment. So you can schedule the appointment, and then they can come straight back to school that exact same day and be in school while they're waiting for their appointment date. If you have any questions, please reach out to the school. District 6 is hiring, and they want District 6 families. So the school is hiring, the District 6 is hiring. They have positions open for health clerks, instructional assistants, parent liaisons, custodians, lunch monitors, bus drivers, substitute teachers, and there are no degrees required for any of these positions. They will help with, if there's a certification that's required, the district will help you get the necessary certifications. Applications can be found on the district website, and we would love to help you with this. So give us a call or just come in, and we can help you find the application and submit the necessary information for a job that you may be interested in. So if you're looking for a change or would like to work for the school district, there are lots of opportunities. Family conferences data. Man, we all did such a great job for family conferences. Thank you for coming. Our goal was to increase participation from first semester, and we did it. We went up 24%, which was fantastic. And so if you're having trouble reaching your students, teachers through that Flyer Connect that we asked you to get the app for, call the school and we can figure out how to support you with that. Sometimes there's some weird little glitches in it, and it's a new app for your phone that the district is using, and so we want to support you, especially if you didn't get a personalized code because you couldn't make it to conferences. So reach out to us and we'll give you support and answer questions as needed. So here's this Franklin Viper art show, Monday, March 7th from 4:10 to 6 p.m. This is something that we haven't done at Franklin before. We want to showcase our artists. We have some amazing talent in our school, and we want to share that with families in the communities. There's going to be food and music and all the artwork from 6th to 8th grade. So please come and support our art program on March 7th. Supporting the World Food Bank. So this was the March Madness stuff. So starting on Tuesday, March 1st through March 4th, the No Place for Hate Club is having a food drive. Your student can bring a non-perishable food item, such as a canned or boxed foods, Tuesday through Friday, as a ticket to be out of uniform. That's always very motivating. If a student is unable to bring a food item but can bring $1, that still can be applied to what we're doing for the food bank. All of the food and money collected will be donated to the Weld County Food Bank in Greeley, which helps to feed our neighbors who are hungry and need of food. You may also donate additional food and money if you would like. Let's show our support for the Weld County Food Bank and give to our community. Our students that are putting this together are just working on what does it look like to do some kind of a community outreach. And so they came up with this plan themselves, and this is what they want to do. So we're going to really work to support that. So if you're able to allow your student to bring a food item or $1 to school next week, it's going to be, some students can do it every single day. You can do it one time, whatever your family is able to do. We would appreciate it. That is all for the weekly announcements. And man, we hope you have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you in our school next week.